When I was 14, my family lost everything in a house fire. I spent 10 years being grateful we survived. Then I found my dad's lockbox. I've told the story of our house fire 100 times. The smoke alarm at 2 a.m. My dad kicking down my bedroom door. Running across the lawn while everything we owned turned to ash. I was 14. My brother was 8. We lost everything. Baby photos, my grandmother's jewelry, my stuffed animals, all gone. The community raised $15,000 to help us start over. My dad cried during his interview on the local news. Said he was just grateful his family was alive. I believed him. Everyone did. Last month, I started planning my wedding. I asked my mom about grandma's ring. She said it melted in the fire like everything else. But I remembered my dad had a fireproof lockbox. I saw it once when I was 16. He caught me looking and told me it was just insurance papers. Boring stuff. I never thought about it again until last month. I waited for my parents to leave for their anniversary dinner. Then I went to find it. I found the lockbox exactly where I remembered, back of his closet. Key taped underneath. I expected insurance papers, maybe some cash. Instead, I found my entire childhood. The photos came first. Baby pictures, birthday parties, Christmas mornings, 10 years of memories my parents said burned with everything else. They lied. Grandma's ring was next, wrapped in tissue paper. Perfect. No fire damage. They lied about that too. I kept pulling things out. Insurance payout documents, $180,000. GoFundMe records, $15,000 from the community. Bank statements showing deposits totaling $195,000 in the months after the fire. We weren't broke, we were rich. At the very bottom was an envelope labeled, "Do not open." I opened it. Inside were printed articles about electrical fires, how they start, how investigators trace them, what mistakes people make when staging them. There was a handwritten checklist: breaker box, loosen connections, space heater in basement near boxes, unplug smoke detector in garage, leave kids detectors working, timer on heater, 2:15 a.m., back door, 1:50 a.m., wake kids at 2:20, be the hero. Be the hero. He wrote that. There was one more page, a text conversation printed out. My dad and my mom. "It's done. Get the kids out when the alarm goes off. I'll come through the front and carry Peter out. You grab Phoebe. We need to look scared." My mom's reply, "Okay, I love you. This is the right thing." I sat on the floor of his closet and read it 4 times. They planned it together. They put us in danger. Then they played the perfect traumatized parents for 10 years. I called Peter first, told him everything, sent him photos of the checklist, the texts. He didn't say anything for a long time. Then he said, "I always wondered why Dad was so calm that night. Everyone else was screaming." He just walked out the front door carrying me like it was a fire drill. We drove to our parents' house together, walked in without knocking. They were watching TV. My dad saw the envelope in my hand and turned off the television. My mom stood up. "Phoebe, what's going on?" I set the checklist on the coffee table. My dad didn't move. Peter spoke first. "You set the fire. You almost killed us. You let everyone call you a hero for 10 years. My dad looked at us both. Then he nodded. "I did. I'd do it again." My mom started sobbing. Peter stepped back like he'd been shoved. My dad kept talking. We were broke, drowning. The bank was taking the house in 60 days. This was the only option that kept us together. I said, "You could have told the truth." Filed bankruptcy. Asked for help. He laughed. Help from who? Nobody helps people who fail. They help victims. So I made us victims. I looked at my mom. She was still crying, but she wasn't disagreeing. Peter grabbed my arm. "We're leaving." At the door, I turned back. "I'm keeping Grandma's ring, and I'm never speaking to either of you again." My dad just nodded, like he expected it, like it was another price he'd calculated. Peter and I haven't spoken to our parents since that night. My wedding is in 3 months. They're not invited. My fiance asked why, and I told him the truth. He held me while I cried for an hour. I wear Grandma's ring every day now. Not because it's beautiful, because it's proof. Proof that everything they told me for 10 years was a lie. My dad still gives speeches about resilience at charity events. The community still calls him a hero. I don't correct them. Some lies are too big to undo.